Paying over the odds for live for donkey's yonks, mate. At least on PlayStation Network, they're not going to be putting everything behind the paywall. Unlike our Microsoft friends, where to even probably access their browser, you probably need live, I should imagine. Oh no! Wonder how long the realm is going to be down for. Do they actually say? Already part of the master race, Liren. Yeah, already. I mean, that's where nearly all my games are played, mate. These days. In fact, the one game that I'm thinking that I may not get on PC, because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, is Assassin's Creed 4. I'm seriously tempted to get it on the PlayStation 4. I was reading the NeoGAF forums, and there seems to be a lot of problems with the optimization on that game. Just cancel that, I think. Close that. Do you have to pay to play? Yeah, Champy, it's you have to, in order to play multiplayer, you'll have to basically be a member of PlayStation, the PSN Plus. So that's the only change from what it used to be, basically. But the difference between, say, Live and PlayStation Network. Hang on a sec. I wonder how long this is going to be down for. Oh no, I might have to jump on Diablo for a bit. Yeah, the difference is... Oh god, Chris, what are you doing to me, man? It's like you're trying to just melt me, mate. You're getting Elder Scrolls Online. Why would you want to play that janky ass piece of crap, dude? Yeah, it's like I say, Champy. It'll probably cost you about 60 quid, 50 quid if you get a deal for the whole year, and you get so many free games with the PlayStation Plus. It's unbelievable, mate. I mean, some of the games they've given away for nothing. You know, all the top games, the Assassin's Creed games. You've got Uncharted games. You've got Infamous. They've given away just every month. They give away, you know, AAA games. It's amazing. Have you seen the footage of Elder Scrolls Online, Chris? I am possibly an absolute Elder Scrolls fanboy, right? And I would never ever have had a bad word to say about Elder Scrolls, any of the games. Even the janky weirdness that was Oblivion. But Elder Scrolls Online is quite possibly the worst concept for an MMO ever. It looks terrible, mate. I've played the beta, Chris. It's terrible, dude. It's absolutely terrible, mate. No, you couldn't be more wrong, Chris. Not at all. Not 5 years at all, mate. In fact, they give them away very, very... That's why people have been kind of wondering how Sony are working it with third-party developers, because... the games they give away on PlayStation Network, PlayStation Plus, they literally can be like a few months after release. It just seems really, you know, I've never got my head around it. It's probably one of the greatest bonuses that gamers have had in generations, mate. It's for £5 a month. You literally would never need to buy another game. You know, obviously for those of us that game, shall we say, hardcore. You know, we're going to want things day one, but you know, for some of my friends and family, PlayStation Network, they've not bought a game since they've joined that. They've just had no need to. Absolutely amazing. I still to this day don't know how Sony have wangled it. It's either costing them an absolute ridiculous amount of money, or there's something going on behind the scenes there that I just can't get my head around. you doing, MBG? Oh really? Do you think I might need to close the game down? Ah, right, I never thought of that, dude. Let me just, what I'll do is I'll exit this. Oh, thanks for the heads up there, dude. Is it actually downloading a patch, is it? No, I'm not getting anything, mate. Steam's not, If Sony gave you Super Mario, you'd be happy. Oh, I don't get involved in all those sort of console-y kind of wars. I've always enjoyed the Xbox when I've played it, but I've not really had any games that I've wanted to play on it for so long. I lost heart with Gears of War 3. I just, it didn't do anything for me. I'm really big fan of the first two. I've kind of been playing pretty much just the PS3 recently, but that's because I've had so many exclusives like the Last of Us Beyond Two Souls. Really enjoyed those. Really kind of different games. I'm not getting a patch for Path of Exile, MBG. Nice to see you again, by the way, mate. Let's see what happens if I... Oh, no, it is downloading a patch. You're absolutely right, dude. Thank you for that. Yeah, you read a lot of crankiness, don't you, on different forums, leering about all the different consoles. At the end of the day, I've got them all. In fact, the only one I won't own, in fact now, because it's officially released, so the only one I don't own that has been released here in Europe, because PS4 I'll get next week, is the Xbox One. And I actually only cancelled my pre-order on Thursday evening. I decided I wasn't going to get it, and I thought it would be rude of me to sort of keep the pre-order while I made a decision sort of today, straight yesterday. So hopefully someone's picked it up. It's a lot of money for something that I don't really want, because I don't want and never would use Connect. If I could have got the Xbox One without Connect and therefore at a reduced price, I would have been very happy to have got it. And I'm sure there'll be some exclusive games that I absolutely love. I'm still downloading Path of Exile. It's just taking a second, and we'll get back into the game. Yeah, it's just downloaded the patch, but now for some reason it's doing something in the background. It says it's all downloaded. Presumably it's installing it. But yeah, I absolutely, utterly detest Connect and everything it stands for, and everything, in my opinion, that it has done for the direction of gaming developers and publishers. I think Connect has been an unmitigated disaster, and the only reason it's even perceived as having been successful is as a result of Microsoft literally throwing money at it. I detest everything about it. I find it intrusive. It's a bulky piece. Have you seen the size of the new Kinect that comes with Xbox One? I knew it was big, but I had no idea how big it was. It is monstrous. I mean, that's not particularly big, is she? Let me just see if you guys can see the stream, because we are now officially back in. Ah, well actually Chris, you're wrong there, because you don't have to use it to start it up either. The point being though, Chris, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that Microsoft have forced me to buy that hardware as part of the package. And I do not wish to support the Kinect in any way, shape or form. It just needs to go, it needs to die, it needs to stop even having a place within gaming. Right, I'm kind of screwed now because I've got to go. I don't think where I need to go. You're gonna have to go back to Diablo, mate. That game that you enjoy so much. Where do I need to go? 3 platinum busts. Oh right, okay, yeah, I know. I know where to go. Yeah, I agree, Liren. It is. It's forcing something upon us in a kind of fake attempt to make something appear successful. You know, no doubt in a month or even a matter of days, you know, Microsoft will be touting, oh, you know, there's now 3 million extra connects in households, blah blah blah, and yeah, you know, there will be. The fact of the matter is, no one actually had a choice about whether or not they got one. From what I understand, Microsoft have flatly refused to ever release a version that comes without Kinect, haven't they? The entire generation will include that horrendous piece of hardware. Oh, I quite fancy. I mean, I'm not a fan of Dead Rising in any way, shape, or form, but I did like the look of Dead Rising 3 for a little bit of co-op jolliness. I think it could have been a bit of a giggle. And obviously, I'm a big racing fan, so Forza would have been cool. But I'll be honest, why spend that amount of money now when Gran Turismo 6 is going to be out pretty soon? So again, that was another reason that I got to buy it that went out of the window. Oh, don't get me wrong, though, I was so close to buying it. I really was. It was, like I said, only Thursday evening that I actually cancelled my pre-order. And Rise, which has got horrendous reviews, I actually really like the look of. I thought that'd be a good few hours loitering around Rome, hacking people up. It's almost certainly why it's more, Chris. Apparently, I mean, I think it's, you know, I mean, I don't know personally, but it seems to be a well agreed upon rumour that Sony, going into E3, had originally planned to bundle their PlayStation camera, which is basically very similar to Kinect. I'm sure it's not quite as advanced, but then again, I don't consider Kinect advanced myself anyway. With their console, and it was literally, you know, apparently, depending on who you listen to, which gaming journalists and insiders that apparently know more than we do, it was literally hours before they went live on stage that they decided to cancel that, and as a result, dropped the price by $100. You know, and I'm all for choice, you know. I mean, Microsoft are basically bundling it in the hope that because it's there, it's something that game developers can all take advantage of. But no, thank you. Not my cup of tea. This is why I like PC gaming. I've got my comfy gaming room with my comfy gaming chair. I play my consoles in here as well. I do not want to be jumping around or waving my arms around. In fact, to be quite honest, it would be highly dangerous to jump around in my gaming room. Catastrophic damage could be caused. Oh dear. You're not even Paragon 100 left yet, Chris, no. Yeah, well, I think a lot of people agree, and they probably would put Kinect in the bin, but apparently you do actually have to have it connected to the console, don't you? I don't know whether they've changed that, but originally you had to have the new Kinect connected to your Xbox One, otherwise your Xbox One simply didn't even work. You can't have my gear, mate, not on my bar, because obviously when Reaper of Souls comes out, no doubt I will jump in, even if it's just to get my character to level 70. I really was considering leveling up to Paragon 100. If you've watched some of my previous Diablo streams, that